Hello student, myself Millie Sankla, and today we start in structure analysis part 1, our topic direct and bending stress. Okay, in today's session we solve the example of chimney. Okay, now before solving the example we read the given data properly and then we solve the example, which values we want to find out. Okay, here cylindrical chimney 25-meter height of uniform circular section, 5-meter external diameter and 2-meter internal diameter. It is subjected to horizontal wind pressure of 1400 Newton per meter square. If the coefficient of wind pressure is 0.6 and unit weight of masonry is 22 kilonewton per meter cube, find the maximum and minimum stresses at the base of section. Okay, here I take, this is the elevation of chimney and this is the plan of chimney. Okay, mention here, this is our plan of chimney and this is our elevation of chimney. Now one by one mention the given data. First here mention H is equal to 25 meter. Then second data is given, capital D is equal to 5 meter. Then small d is equal to 2 meter. And wind pressure subjected, that is sigma. Sigma is equal to 1400 Newton per meter square. Now convert this 1400 Newton per meter square into kilonewton. Right here 1.4 kilonewton per meter square, because 1 Newton is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 kilonewton. Now second is given wind coefficient C is equal to 0.6. Okay, and weight of masonry, that means here given density rho 22 kilonewton per meter cube. Okay, here this is the elevation of chimney and this chimney subjected to wind pressure. It is act like UDL on front surface of our chimney. Okay, this is our load and this is wind pressure sigma kilonewton per meter square. Now first step of chimney, find out direct stress. Right here, find out direct stress of chimney. Okay, write down direct stress. Notation of this direct stress is equal to sigma. Sigma is equal to density into height. Now one by one values are given. What is density is equal to 22 and height of chimney, that is given in data 25. Now my sigma 0 is equal to 550 kilonewton per meter square. This is the direct stress of given chimney. Now second we find out bending stress. Right here bending stress. Okay, now bending stress sigma b, notation of bending stress is equal to sigma b and that is equal to m by z. Okay, this is the equation of sigma b. Now we solve again our example. Here we find out sigma b and sigma b is depend upon m by z. Simply write here sigma b is equal to m by z. Now what is m? M is equal to ph by 2, where p is equal to our wind force. Right here p is equal to our wind force and wind force p is equal to c sigma capital D and h, because wind force is act outer surface of chimney. So here we consider capital D and C is our wind coefficient and wind coefficient is given 0.6, sigma is given 1.4 and outer diameter is given 5 and height of chimney is given 25. Now here we, after multiplication, we get value of wind force P and this wind force P is equal to 105 kilonewton. Okay, now here we can see that moment equation for chimney is equal to ph by 2. Value of P we find out, just we find out, put the value of P 105 and height of chimney is equal to 25 by 2. Now my answer of P is equal to 1312 and unit of this kilonewton a moment is equal to kilonewton into meter. Now here we find out section modulus Z. Z is equal to I by Y. What is the equation of Z? That is I by Y, and here section is hollow circular. Okay. Now what is the equation of moment of inertia for hollow circular section? That is pi by 64 d raised to 4 minus d raised to 4 divide by capital D by 2. Ultimate pi by 32 capital D is equal to d raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4. One by one here we put the values. Pi by 32 capital D is equal to 5. Now 5 raised to 4 and my small d is equal to 2 raised to 4. Ultimate after solving my answer is equal to 11.96 meter cube, because unit of this moment of inertia is equal to meter raised to 4 and y is equal to meter. Meter raised to 4 divided by meter is equal to our unit is equal to meter cube. Now we find out bending stress. Right here our next value is equal to bending stress sigma b is equal to m by z. Now one by one put the values here. 1312 divided by z is equal to 11.96. Simply divide this numerator and denominator. Our answer is equal to 10974 kilonewton per meter square. Okay. Now in data find the sigma max and sigma minimum. Right here what is the equation of sigma max? That is equal to direct stress plus bending stress. And what is the equation of sigma minimum? Sigma minimum is equal to difference between direct stress and bending stress. Okay. Now one by we put the value that we find out. Sigma 0 we find out is equal to 550 plus sigma b we find 109.74 and summation of these two value is equal to 65474 unit is equal to kilonewton per meter square, and this value is positive, so here we write down compressive force. Now sigma minimum is equal to 550 minus 109.74 and answer is equal to 440.26 kilonewton per meter square. Okay, here we find out two values of sigma minimum and sigma max for given chimney. Okay guys, in this example we solve the example of hollow circular chimney. Okay, and find out max and minimum. In next example we solve another type of example. Okay, now we read the next example. Now first of all read the data of this second example of chimney, and then we find out the unknown value that asked in given data. Okay, first of all in this example RCC chimney of hollow circular cross section has external and internal diameter of 2.5 meter and 2 meter. Okay, so right here capital D is equal to 2.5 meter and small d is equal to 2 meter. First write down we capital D and small d, that means this is our hollow circular chimney. Now second, horizontal wind pressure sigma is equal to 120 kg per meter square. That means here wind pressure act on chimney. Again wind pressure is act on chimney like a UDL load, uniformly distributed load. Okay, this is our sigma kilonewton per meter square. This is the elevation of chimney right here, elevation of chimney, and this one is our plan of chimney. Okay, now determine the greatest height of chimney. Okay, here in this example we find out height of chimney, and if no tension is allowed to occur at the base, that means if no tension condition is allowed at chimney, and for that condition we have to find out height of chimney. And unit weight of RCC is also given right here. Unit weight of RCC means del is equal to rho is equal to 2500 kg per meter cube. Okay, here we convert the first this kg per meter square into kilonewton. Okay, first of all 120 we convert kg into newton. 1 kg is equal to 9.81 newton right here. Okay, and then convert this newton into kilonewton, that is 10 raised to minus 3. Okay, again first we convert kg into newton, and then we convert this kilonewton into kilonewton. Okay, here we multiply with 9.81, and for kilonewton we multiply with 10 raised to minus 3. Clear? Now after multiplication we get value of this sigma is equal to 1.177 kilonewton per meter square. Now we find out value of this rho. Density is equal to 2500. Now 1 kg is equal to 9.81 newton, and convert this newton into kilonewton 10 raised to minus 3. After multiplication we get rho is equal to 24.525 kilonewton per meter cube. Okay, now here height h is equal to unknown. So first of all we find out direct stress. One by one we find height of chimney, but first of all we find required data to find height of chimney. Now sigma 0 is equal to density into height, but height is unknown here. Here we find out height. So value of this sigma 0 we get in unknown value with respect to h. Del is equal to rho is equal to 24.525 h. This is kilonewton per meter square. Okay, this is our direct stress for hollow circular chimney. Now second we find out bending stress right here. Second we find out bending stress. Now equation of bending stress is equal to sigma b. Sigma b is equal to m by z. Okay, now next we find out bending stress, and this value of bending stress is depend upon m by z. Okay, that means first of all right here sigma b is equal to m by z. Now what is m? M is equal to ph by 2. Now right here p is equal to our wind force. Wind force P is equal to sigma capital D into H, because here wind coefficient is not given, so that here we take sigma dH. Now what is the value of sigma? We find out sigma is equal to 1.77, and capital D is given 2.5, and height of H is equal to unknown here. Now wind force P is equal to 2.943 H. Here we get wind force P in the form of unknown value H. Okay, now one by one P is equal to, we recently find out P is equal to 2.943 H into H divide by 2. Okay, again M is equal to, answer of this M is equal to 2.4715 H square. Okay, now we find out value of this Z. Z is equal to, here Z is equal to, find it, pi by 32d d raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4. Okay, now put the value. Pi by 32 capital D is given 2.5 and put here value capital D is equal to 2.5 raised to 4 and small d is given 2 raised to 4. Now my answer of this Z is equal to 0.0956 meter cube. Now we find out sigma B. Sigma B is equal to M by Z. Okay, M means 1.4715 h square. Okay, and Z is equal to 0.9056. After dividing, we get sigma B is equal to 1.6248 h square. Okay, now here we find out sigma maximum and sigma minimum. Okay, but we find value of h and mentioned it in data given that for no tension condition, that means sigma minimum is greater or equal to 0. Now what is the equation of sigma minimum? Sigma minimum is the difference between direct stress and bending stress, and that is equal to 0. But to solve the answer, here I take difference between direct stress and bending stress is equal to 0. Now direct stress is equal to bending stress. Here we find out value of direct stress is equal to, our first value of direct stress is equal to 24.525 h is equal to, this is our sigma B, 1.624 at h square. Now h is equal to, here we find out value of h is equal to 24.525 divided by 1.6248, and after dividing we get value of h is equal to 15.094 meter. Okay, this is the height of chimney finally we find out. Okay, in first example we find out sigma max and sigma minimum, and in this given example we find out height of chimney for no tension condition. Now today we stop our session here, and in next session we solve the example of rectangle chimney. Just now we stop here. Okay.